The Project Eagle team successfully got the insourced golfgalaxy.com site up and running. Now we're focused on the journey to insource SportingGoods.com. There's a big gap to fill to successfully launch this site, which will support $1 billion in revenue and increase the profitability of our e-commerce business. In order to be successful, we'll need to be highly focused and be able to create capacity. We'll accomplish this by concentrating on 4 key components: team organization, work in progress and backlog management, tools, and measuring results to continuously improve. The teams are organized into small groups called pods and squads. Pods are feature teams. Squads cut across the feature teams. These small cross-functional teams are committed to delivering iterations of working, tested code. The way we'll organize and manage our work starts with epics. An epic identifies capabilities to be built at a high level. They're created by a cross-functional group of stakeholders. We have more than 60 epics defined for Dix.com. Epics are then broken down into features. Features are groups of functionality that can be delivered within a release. Features are then further broken down into user stories. User stories are individual pieces of functionality that deliver business value to our internal or external customers. Members of the pods and squads work with the product managers to define and understand the user stories and level of effort. All user stories go into the backlog. Product managers work with the pod and squad owners to groom the backlog and prioritize user stories from highest to lowest based on the most meaningful things that we can deliver. User stories that have been prioritized from the backlog are then assigned to the pods and squads to develop. When user stories are assigned to the pods and squads, they begin building working, tested code by performing sprints. A sprint is usually a couple weeks in duration. The outcome of the sprint is the delivery of multiple user stories. This working, tested code is then able to be demoed and evaluated by the product managers. Any user stories that weren't able to be delivered in the sprint can carry over to the next sprint. Having a common tool set will enable the teams to produce more predictable results with higher quality. Jira is used as a repository for all epics, features, and user stories. Confluence is used as a collaboration space for teams to work through the design cycles. Stash is our repository for all completed and in-progress code. We use portfolio, program, and pod squad metrics to measure results. This shows us how well we're delivering the sprint commitments and help us get to a point that we'll be able to accurately predict the velocity of sprint deliverables. This will give us the data that we need to make adjustments and continuously improve. Our initial goal is to deliver 1 release per month. Through continuous improvement, we're working towards improving to 1 release each 3 weeks, with a goal of 1 release per week. Project Eagle is just one example of how this process can be used to drive predictable results and accountability to deliverables. This agile and iterative process will be a key to successfully delivering Dix.com in 2017.